Hi, my name's Tom Vlasicki, and I'm working on a project called The Adventures of Ribbit and Snibbit, and I'd love for you to be involved. Animation, comics, and graphic novels have always been a passion of mine, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to share this project with you today. In the world of Ribbit and Snibbit, it's 1,000 years after the last man has taken his breath on the planet, following a Third World War and finally a plague that consumed everything. This has left nothing but animals and plants in the world, and all the buildings and technology that remain have been overgrown with plant life or have rotted away. The first issue of the story is currently just over 30 pages, and the first volume is going to be 3 30-page books. The Adventures of Ribbit and Snibbit, while ultimately for kids age 5 to 14, is also a good read for adults, and adults will also find it fascinating to read to their children or with their children. The story is very deep and original, and if I were to describe it, I would say Lost meets Winnie the Pooh with a touch of 24 with Jack Bauer, Sherlock Holmes, and maybe some Mad Max for some visual effect. It's also important to mention that Ribbit and Snibbit cover important themes and topics such as acceptance of oneself, one's talents and abilities, being different in general, being honest, being courageous, being self-sacrificing, being self-reliant, and showing leadership. All of that is thrown into a fantasy sci-fi story that, as one of my friends put it, has been triple dipped in Psycho, which I find kind of funny. Right away, the pond community faces a crisis situation from a sinister threat outside what they call their safety rocks. And Ribbit and Snibbit's prior role of carefree, jobless, vagabond characters goes through a metamorphosis of sorts, and they become total heroes of the story. And it's during this metamorphosis that we see their real character outlined. And we also see that the leaders of their pond community, who one would think, like the mayor, show elements of corruption and being a villain. The story starts out by introducing us to an evil weasel character in his own community who strives to rule the world of that day of animals. The Ribbit character is unique from all the other characters, including his own brother, in that he experiences vivid dreams and waking visions where he sees this mysterious silo that becomes really important in the story arc. Meeting Joel Erksey and his crew, who work out of Transylvania of all places in Romania, was about the best thing that ever happened to me last year. We've developed this super efficient process through things like Skype and other online tools, and we're able to share instantly back and forth. So I might sketch something out and what do you think of this, and he'll sketch something back, what do you think of that, and it's almost as if he's in the room with me. So it's worked out just brilliantly. There's so much going on in this story that you'll not be able to put it down, and we're looking forward to getting this graphic novel finished and out to you as soon as possible so you can start enjoying it. So any help you can give us would be absolutely wonderful. I'd just like to really thank you for your time in listening to me and listening about Ribbit and Snibbit, and I hope that you can find some interest in it and support us. And I look forward to making hundreds of stories to keep you guys entertained for a long time.